college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. And the Golden Eagles will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Oregon Ducks offense will take the field first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people...
There he goes! Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Hill. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it, finding open areas. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
The Ducks have a lot of options on second and inches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He's up to 41 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. From the red zone, looking for a space. Punch it out of the air. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run on the doorstep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Moore will throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they strike first. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for receiver number 2. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Bring in the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Golden Eagles Eagles want to crank the tempo. Let's talk for a minute about Southern Miss. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Caught over the middle. It's Davison.
I don't know if that was a bust defensively, but there was nobody in the middle of the field that time, making it way too easy for the offense to pick up a chunk play in the middle.
On the run, it's Davison. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. He's up to 49 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Turning it on! Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year in game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Taylor wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Quick step and go. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. He's piled up 82 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Moore to the air. Moving out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. That's reeled in. It's Hope. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. The throw. Got his man downfield. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The Golden Eagles will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Davison. Got the first down and more. Turns it on in midfield. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. The 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you could tell that caught up with him to force the fumble.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for...
There he goes. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Snagged in the middle, it's Silva. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Moore will throw. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking for a gap. It's Clark. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyons. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Golden Eagles are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well. So don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run. Then I could take some big shots in man coverage down the field.
Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles line it up with a 1st and goal. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field. But right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Moore to the air. Oh, they're after him. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This guy guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Taylor wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point that seems they can do. Yeah,
and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll go back to the ground. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Big loss on the play. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Moore to the air. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Hope. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. how we will wrap this one up. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.